Hello everyone, it is Mike here and welcome to a very special Royal Rumble. It's going to be a good one. It's definitely going to be a good one. We got random characters yet again. And we're kicking things off with Nightmare Bonnie. A lot of people love Nightmare Bonnie. It's always good to see the Five Nights at Freddy's characters. It's good to see them again. And of course, every year we've had them. And you know, Game MLL, he would make a bunch back in the day. I don't know if he made this one or not, but it's always good seeing these characters, and they played a big role before on this channel. And we're going to see who number 2 is, and it is the Joker. So Heath Ledger's the Joker, and he is absolutely out of his mind. I do not like that shirt. I actually hate those shirts. They sell them, and I hate when people wear them, and I hate they're so dumb. It basically is like a suit in a shirt. That is just the dumbest thing ever. I can't stand that shirt. And, looks like you got rid of the shirt. Well, that's good. But anyway, we're going to kick things off. They're going to come out every 30 seconds. We're going to have new people. Eventually, we're going to make our way to a tournament. I don't know when you will see this because I have a bunch of them that I'm going to do today. And we got Joker and Bonnie kicking things off. But basically, anybody can show up here. So expect anybody to show up. And it's definitely going to be a good one. And, oh, man, Joker with a nice punch there. And number 3, we have Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic at number 3. So number 3 is Sonic. And it's always good to see him. We expected him. He's always in all of these, so he's one that I did expect to see. And we're going to see who's next. I had to stand up because I couldn't see on this screen. And number 4 is Fred Jones. Now, Lucas Hackett made this one. It is Fred from Scooby-Doo. Shout-outs to Lucas. I've praised his creations a lot, and you guys have seen a lot of them. And make sure to check him out. He's easy to find. He's easy to find because he's a top creator. You can always find him on the first couple pages on about any hashtag you use. And the Joker taking down Sonic there. And number 5 is Bane. Bane is number 5. So Bane in the house. We have him every year. I think I had an opportunity to get him earlier on the first couple Rumbles, but I just didn't. But he's on here every year. He's like one of the first people they ever make. It's always He-Man, Skeletor, Bane. Lucas has his guys. Joker, Batman, Superman. A couple Mortal Kombat guys. They're usually day 1 creations. And number 6 is Kraven the Hunter. Do I care? Absolutely not. But he's always on here. So he's easy to find, which is a good thing. But at the same time, I could care less about Kraven. I really could. Kraven's kind of a bum. I just don't like his character. His character's kind of lame. And it looks like we lose Bonnie first, so Bonnie did not last that long, which is a big surprise. And number 7 is Ice Cube. I tell you what, it's so hot outside, I could definitely use an Ice Cube about right now at the time I'm doing this. And Ice Cube is in the house. I don't try to put a lot of celebrities in. I don't like promoting celebrities. But I will put people I like in. And he got rid of, him and Fred got rid of, I'm trying to see who it was. He'll come around. Well, maybe. Oh, Sonic. And number 8 is Jason Voorhees. It was a matter of time before we saw a good old Jason Voorhees. And it's always good to see Jason. There's so many different versions. I like this version. There's a bunch of versions I like. I'm not big on part 2. Obviously, the potato sack over the head, that's kind of lame. And part 3 is also, I know that's when the hockey mask gets first introduced, but I don't enjoy that design. I like more of part 7 and part 4 and some of those designs. And number 9, yuck. It is Oldberg at number 9. Now, I'm not going to say that to his face, obviously. But Oldberg is in the house. And I remember when he was going for titles, I thought that was the dumbest thing ever. He needs to stay away from the company. And I'm glad Lashley got rid of him. One of my favorites. So I don't know if he's gone for good. He'll probably come back and try to fight, even though he's, I think he's out. He's definitely out of his prime. So a lot of people love him, though. When he was, in his prime, they loved him. And number 10 is Deadpool. So we got Deadpool at number 10. It's always good to see Deadpool. Of course, he's a day 1, day 2, day 3 creation, around that, always around that. He's probably not that hard to make. Because, you could use some of the shapes in the custom creations to make him. So he's probably one of the easier ones to make. And Joker going after Kraven here. And look at Bane going after Deadpool. We got a full ring here. And I didn't know if you could, and it looks like the gamer tag is gone from the corner, which I'm very happy about. They must have did that in a patch or something. I just noticed that. But I'm actually happy about that because I did not like that. I don't think it should ever be in the corner of any screen, except for like the menu maybe. And that's about it. I think it's kind of distracting, but it looks like it's gone. And Goldberg gets rid of Joker, unfortunately. And there goes Fred Jones. So everybody is flying out of here now. And look at Bane. Goldberg hanging in there. Yeah, I'm taking a day. I got a day to do a bunch of Rumbles, so I'm going to do a bunch of Rumbles. I've told you all I have a lot going on here lately, so any time that I could get a bunch done at once, I'm going to go for it. And, just be patient with me. Eventually, we'll get those live shows, and we'll also have, like, what we used to do live where you guys pick people. But it's going to be a little bit weird this year. I'm going to have to figure out a way to stream on YouTube with the Xbox Series X, which is possible, but it's kind of a funky way of doing things. The PS5 makes things so much easier, and that's one thing I love about the PlayStation. I have to give them kudos there. I mean, I'm a Gears head, and I like Halo, but that's kind of ridiculous. And number 11 is Bender Rodriguez from Futurama. It's always good to see him. So, Bender is back. Got Bane and Kraven fighting. Goldberg is fighting Jason and destroying him. He shouldn't be. I would rather see Jason destroy old Goldberg. And we got Joey Jordison at number 12 from Slipknot. Rest in peace. Former drummer, one of the greatest drummers of all time. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Slipknot fan. A lot of people that are into drums consider him at least a top 20 drummer. A lot of people that know about drums, he's very good at what he does. It's a shame he left the band, and I don't know if it was on good terms or not, but nobody can replace Joey. They've had some good drummers. That Jay guy was good. I think he's already left the band. I'm not for sure on that, but I think he's already left, and they got a new drummer already. So they're on their probably third drummer. And number 13 is Malachi Black. Malachi Black at number 13. So we have some wrestlers here. And I tried to put a few in. I like to, make things as random as possible. You know how I am. And Deadpool going after Jason. And Jason's in trouble. And Jason's been eliminated by Deadpool. Wow. And look at the stunner by Bender on Craven. And another, a stunner now on Bender. What a fight we are having here. And I like this game. I don't like how I have to do stuff with Twitch and stuff. But a lot of the other creators, they use creator safe mode, so the music might be going away for us, unfortunately. And when it comes to streams, I'm going to have to find a way to... There's a way to, I think, to stream to YouTube without, the regular way. There's like a kind of a backdoor way to do things, which is, I don't know why Xbox will not just be normal like PlayStation is. But, I wouldn't have a problem streaming to Twitch. But if we want to do things, we might either have to do a pre-recorded show, which is possible, and I could still have a lot of things there, or we could use creations on the Xbox One. However, how many creations are you going to have? You are going to have the PC people. They're going to definitely be on there. And now we got Martin Luther King. Why not? Why not? MLK is in the house. I like putting people in from history. I don't like putting people in that are either really controversial or like current day people, because I don't want to start a giant argument. Like, I'm not going to put any of the current presidents in or in the last 10 years or so. And I'm also not going to put anyone controversial from history. But MLK's cool and Gandhi's cool, so I'm fine with putting those guys in. And any like Lincoln or Martin Van Buren, I don't have a problem with that, even though they probably had their own issues. And we got Nathan Explosion. Lucas made this one, and I love this show. I've watched every single episode. I haven't seen the movies after, but Metalopolis is just insane. A lot of people die on that show. I don't know how the Def Clock hasn't been sued. It's just amazing how they have went without a lawsuit. So that's pretty crazy. And Deadpool trying to get rid of Oldberg. I wish he would, and do us all a favor. I'm not a fan. I didn't like when he was just saying, I'm going to fight for the world title. It's like, no, that's not how things work. You don't just walk in the ring and demand a title shot. He was a part-timer going around demanding title shots, running his mouth. I got sick and tired of it. And then you saw him and Brock Lesnar, that crap they put on. And I think he put on crap with The Undertaker also. Crap matches, like 5-minute matches if I don't recall. And we got Shaggy 2 Dope here from ICP. Insane Clown Posse. I'm going to start listening to them again a little bit. I want to, they're old school, and I kind of want to listen to some of their older stuff. Of course, I love the song Chicken Hunt. But I couldn't really tell you any other of their songs. I just listened to that one a lot because I had a friend in high school that was obsessed with it. He loved Chicken Hunt. That was his favorite song. And number 17 is... Who in the world is this? Oh, it's the guy from Yakuza. Yeah, the Yakuza games. And Nathan Explosion going after Craven's still in this thing. Wow. Bane's finally eliminated. Deadpool's been in here for a little while. And number 18 is Kamala. Yes. We have the old wrestler. He's a legend. I always thought he was cool. I always thought he was pretty cool. His design. And I used to have an action figure of him, and that's kind of why I put him in. Because I couldn't tell you one thing about this guy. But I bought an action figure of him when I was younger, and I was always fascinated by, you know, the face paint he uses and stuff like that. I couldn't tell you if he's a heel or what he is, because I'm a casual wrestling fan. I just do this for the creativity. I don't do it because I'm a giant fan or anything. And he was before my time also. And number 19 is Buff Amon Us is back. He was here last year, and he made a big impact. Won a couple Rumbles, I believe. And he is now going after Nathan Explosion. Look at Shaggy 2 Dope. I like Nathan Explosion, though I don't like William Murderface. He's my least favorite. He's like such disgusting, I think. Him and Pickles I don't like. I like the other three. I like the blonde hair guy, and Toki. I like Toki. I don't like Murderface or Pickles. Those are my two least favorite characters on that show. And I love, and number 20 is Rick Sanchez. I love when the general and all the guys are talking and they bring in some expert. Mr. Volinsky, Zararki, Washington. Like, they always have these crazy names, and he gives an expert, and then they don't do nothing. Like, very few episodes they act on it. You know, it's weird. It's like, but I always thought they were cool. I like how they have like their own bad guy setup. It's pretty awesome. And that music they play, dun 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 dun. That was my favorite. And Nathan Explosion is gone, so. Yeah, that song is such killer. Boom, dun 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 dun. Death Clock is on another path of total destruction. I love those scenes. They're so funny. And we've lost a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people have not lasted in this thing. I mean, Deadpool kind of had a little run going. Craven also. But nobody really has stood out. And we'll see what happens. We still got a few more to go as this Rumble continues. But we have a lot of the same people as usual. I would like to see some new faces. I know we had Alan the Alien on one of them. That was cool seeing him. And number 21 is Ben 10. Ben 10 is number 21. I like Ben 10. It was a little bit ahead, like when I started growing up. And I'm not saying you can adults can still appreciate cartoons. But as I was getting older, Ben 10 was the thing. So I did enjoy it, but I didn't watch it for long. I do remember a couple episodes, including one where my friends and me, had some laughing spell. And this guy is an anime. He's very popular. I don't know what he's from, but a lot of people love this character. I see him everywhere. On shirts. I see him on here. He's like a top anime guy right now, so I haven't watched the show. But a lot of people have said it's a good show. I can't remember what it was. I've been told what it was, but you know how bad I am with anime. And we'll see who's next. It is Charlie Brown. Lucas made this one. Charlie Brown is in the house. I'm not a big Charlie Brown fan. I'm using him because it's a good creation, but I'm not a big fan. I actually love on Family Guy where Peter kicks that girl and said, by the way, I found out you weren't a licensed therapist. And he does a roundhouse kick. You know, the girl that bullies Charlie Brown? That's hilarious. When they made fun of that on Family Guy. I love when Family Guy makes fun of shows like that. Especially ones I don't enjoy. Like, they made fun of the Waltons before, too. And Gordon Ramsay's number 24 from Hell's Kitchen. He is here. And, yeah, these guys better be thankful they're not in the kitchen. It would be a whole different scenario. He would definitely be a monster. And I don't know if he just does that all for show or if he really has a bad temper like that. When cameras are on you, you tend to overreact a little bit. So I think, and then when he takes them out to dinner, he's all nice with them. But I think he's kind of chilled out because he doesn't want to get in trouble. I mean, these days of age, you can't act like he used to. I know he still gets mad and stuff. And we got Corey Taylor, old school Corey Taylor. And Charlie Brown's already done. And as much as I love Lucas's creation, I don't care that Charlie's done. I do not enjoy that show at all. I don't like it. I like the guy that plays the piano. He's cool. I don't like anybody else on that show. So, I know I'm pretty heartless. And here comes Norman Bates. And Norman Bates is in the house. The actor's son is now directing movies. He directed Longlegs and The Monkey. Did both of those. Osgood Perkins. He's Anthony Perkins' son. Of course, Psycho. I think I've seen number 2. But I don't recall if I have or not. And number 27 is Plankton, one of my favorite people. Because anybody that hates SpongeBob is my favorite. So, it's Buff Plankton. So Plankton has definitely hit the gym. Don't quote me on this. I don't think Lucas made this one. I don't think he did on this one. He might have, though. I might be wrong. We got a great cast here, though. It's a really great cast. And look at Rick Sanchez. Going to take down Buffamanus. So Buffamanus is finished. As this Rumble continues on. And it is going to be great. Look at Plank. Oh, good counter there. Norman Bates coming down on Corey Taylor with that elbow. Been a crazy Rumble. I don't know who's going to win this. Kamala and Rick Sanchez have been in here for a little bit. So they're kind of standing out here. And we'll see what happens. I mean, I think we still have some more people left. And they should be coming in any time. Look at Gordon Ramsay going after Bates. Yeah, we got some more people coming in. Who's going to be next? And it is Number 28, Candyman. Candyman is here. Oh, I love to see Candyman. The late, great Tony Todd. Rest in peace. I mean, just a phenomenal horror actor. You know, in all kinds of movies. Not just Candyman. Not only was he Candyman. He was in everything. He was in Hatchet. He was in Final Destination. He was in all kinds of great, scary movies. And he is definitely a legend. If they had I don't know if they have a Hall of Fame for that genre, but he definitely would be in it. You know, people like him, Robert Englund, Kane Hodder, they would definitely be in it. Jamie Lee Curtis, all those people would be in that Hall of Fame. But we still have 2 more to go, and then we will be completely at number 30. We got 29 and 30 left. And it has been a heck of a rumble. And Corey Taylor might be finished here, and he is. I'm surprised the Irish Whip didn't get him alone. And look here. So the anime guy's done that everybody loves. That's what I'll call him. The anime guy that everybody loves. That's his new name. And Rick Sanchez and Kamala are still killing it. We should have. We're going to see who's coming in next. We're getting down to the end, though. Who's going to win this thing? And number 29 is Sterling Archer. We got another Lucas creation. I believe there's actually 2 on there. So I don't know if I got his or not. They're a little bit different, I think, the both of them are. But I love this. I love Archer. That's a show I need to go back and watch. And there goes Kamala, and Gordon Ramsay's done too. So Rick Sanchez is definitely the one to beat here. But yeah, Archer I've seen like season 1 when it first came out. And number 30, we have Violent J. So he is the final member of the Insane Clown Posse. So I had, if I was going to put Shaggy 2 Dope in, it was obvious that Violent J was going to be a part of it because it's ICP. If I put one member in, it's not the same. You have to have both members. And like I said, I might go back and listen to some of their music because a lot of people, I know a lot of people that like them. And there goes Candyman. But I wasn't always into them. I always liked their look. I thought their look was cool. The whole Juggalo look was cool. I like a couple of their songs, but I could only really remember Chicken Hunting because that's just, like I said, in high school there was a guy that played it all the time, and it has a really good beat to it. And what makes it even funny is if you know what the song's about, it doesn't make sense that the guy that liked it was a redneck and still enjoyed the song, but, you know. But I guess you could still enjoy it for what it is. I mean, even though it mentions, like, basically that's what they're talking about. They're not actually going after chickens. But it's a great song. I love the beat to it. I think the flow with the beat is really good. It flows really good together. And it's definitely not for everyone. I don't think ICP's for everybody. And Rick Sanchez, can Archer get rid of him? And he's just staring at him. You can't make eye contact. You're not on a date. What are you doing? You gotta punch him. I'm telling you, they need to remove the Prime logo from the ring because it makes me want to drink Prime. And I think that was what 2K was trying to do. They want me to drink too much Prime. Prime is great, don't get me wrong. And there goes Violent J. So we're down to these 2 adult cartoons. Rick Sanchez has really kept it going here. And I don't know who's going to take it. Rick Sanchez has been in for a while. But he's been impressive at the same time. Number 30's not going to be taking it, so that's a sign of relief. And Archer could be in trouble here. And Rick Sanchez, if he can pull him up, that's the difficulty here. He has to pull him up if he wants to win this thing. What a nice clothesline by Archer. And he continues to attack Rick Sanchez here. And look at Rick Sanchez. Oh, a good counter there by Archer. Yeah, like I said, I watched like the first season when it first came out. And maybe the second season a little bit. But I never finished the show. It was a great show. It was one of those shows, though, I didn't find it as funny. It's like Futurama. Like, I don't find Futurama really funny. But I enjoy watching it. I like having it on in the background or something like that. Family Guy and South Park are more for me on humor. And Rick and Morty's kind of halfway for me. But Futurama is one of those shows that I just enjoy, but I don't think it's hilarious. And Rick Sanchez is going to take it. So congratulations to Rick Sanchez. He came in, I believe, at number 20. So does he get to go to WrestleMania? You know what? I'm in a good mood today. You'll get to go to WrestleMania. How about that? Usually I say it's 19 or lower. But 20 is debatable. I'll give him the ticket to WrestleMania. He can point at the sign. I'll let him go. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we're going to keep these Rumbles going with new characters. And eventually we'll get to tournaments and episodes. We have a lot to do. And we're going to have a lot of fun with this game. I'm already enjoying it. And hopefully we get more creations and more creations and more creations. So I can continue to give you themes and random Rumbles. But anyway, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all later. Thank you all for dropping by. Rick Sanchez wins.